because all my classmates are here. And it shows that 42nd local governors are really asset to Nigeria, not only Nigeria. And this is the handwork of 39 courses. So, sir, thank you very much for the training you gave us in the academy. And I promise that I will not disappoint you people. Sir, I have earlier written to you on the need to enhance security in Taraba State. We are here to further solicit for your support and collaboration to address critical security needs in our state. So far, the troops that are on ground have been working tirelessly, effectively to assist us to stabilize the issue of insecurity in the state. So I'm very grateful to the Army. The Kefas is very knowledgeable with our terrain and the challenges which we are facing that is very, very unique. More especially that we have border with about 6 states. We have border with Adamawa, Benue, Plateau, Nasarawa, Gombe, Bauchi. So our challenge is very, very high, and we cannot solve these problems without your support. So we intend to prioritize and dominate the vast ungoverned spaces within our borders to ensure the safety and well-being of our citizens. And this is why we are taking this visit very, very serious and very dear to us. Because without your support, we cannot do it at this material time. So to achieve this, our desire, a brigade in Taraba will require another battalion, which we are ready to give you all our support to ensure that it becomes a reality. This is very important because the Navy and the Air Force are either absent or limited tangible presence. So we need serious support from you to dominate our vast environment. So from my findings, I realized there's a proposed battalion to be sited in Wukari in the Obat. So we want to request you revisit that, and if possible, ensure that comes to stay. We are going to assist in the takeoff. We'll make the provision for the land, and even assist to ensure that we start the building of the infrastructure there so that the troops can come in, if you grant our request. Because this is very important to be able to counter some of those threats we have. And I think this is basically why we're here this afternoon. And also, I feel that this is a homecoming for me, and I'm very, very comfortable in my constituency. So I want to thank you very much for your time and bringing out all these crop of officers to come and sit down to receive us. I want to appreciate that, and I'm not taking this for granted. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. I'm delighted to welcome home one of our own, the Executive Governor of Taraba State, Dr. Agbu Kefas, on the courtesy call to the Army headquarters this afternoon. Your Excellency, we are delighted to have you in our midst, and we appreciate you for what you are doing in Taraba State. Starting off, I want to congratulate you on your election and subsequent swearing in as the Executive Governor of Taraba State. And I also want to appreciate what you are doing since your assumption of office, the steps and the measures you have taken and adopted to ensure the entrenchment of peace and stability in Taraba. I know that the naughty issue in Karimland Middle has been resolved owing largely to your intervention, and even other areas like Kashimbila, Bali, Ukari, and other places are experiencing peace now. My knowledge of Taraba is deeply entrenched because I served for almost 8-9 years in Makodi with 72 Battalion. And I always remember Taraba because as a young officer, I almost got killed one night at Rafin Kada during the Tiv Jukun crisis. So I so much appreciate what the executive governor has done to restore peace back to Taraba State. And I want to pledge the support and the contributions of the Nigerian Army to further stabilize the environment in Taraba State. It is part of the Nigerian Army's desire and effort to ensure peace in Taraba that our 16th Brigade was activated with the garrison. And I want to appreciate the governor and the good people of Taraba State for the support provided to facilitate the takeoff of that brigade. The current accommodation occupied by the brigade commander and even our troops in Jalingo were provided by the executive governor of Taraba State, so we appreciate you for that. We also appreciate you for other interventions that you have done to ensure the operational effectiveness and the activities of our 16th Brigade and the garrison. We want to expand the frontier of peace and stability in Taraba, the 6th Brigade. We want to expand the frontier of peace and stability in Taraba. And so we will stop at nothing to ensure that before you arrive at the Army headquarters this morning, I sat down with the Chief of Policy and Plan. Knowing that you are coming, we were getting prepared for you. And so we discussed on what can be done to enhance the operation and activities of 6th Brigade. So we've come to the conclusion that we'll provide more combat enablers for 6th Brigade and the garrison. And we'll also ensure the quick takeoff of 114 Battalion in Taraba, such that we have more boots on the ground and these units and formation working in concert with the state government, especially the non-kinetic measures that have already been adopted by His Excellency, will ensure that we have peace in Taraba. We so much appreciate what is happening in Taraba now. I remember when I was Director of Operations in 2018, almost every evening, I was called to the Chief of Army Staff office because of the situation in Karim Lamido. And so I had to go and explain what was happening in Karim Lamido. But as the Chief of Army Staff now, I need not call my Chief of Operations or the Director of Operations to come and explain to me what is happening in Karim Lamido, because there is peace in Karim Lamido, owing to the effort and the activities of His Excellency. So we appreciate you. The battalion designated in the order of battle for the Nigerian Army in Taraba is currently established and conducting operation in the Northeast, in Borno State, 114 Battalion. But looking beyond that, we will ensure that the rear unit, thank God you are a military man, you understand the slang, we ensure the takeoff of the rear unit of 114 Battalion in Taraba. And I'm happy that the Chief of Operations is from Taraba State, so he'll be very much interested in the takeoff of 114 Battalion. So as we get the next set of recruits passing from depot, we'll muster some force and bring them to Taraba to facilitate the takeoff of 114 Battalion. While discussing with His Excellency in my office, he also told me of so many support that will provide to 6th Brigade and the garrison to facilitate the domination of Taraba State and ensure the reign of peace and stability. We are happy with the measures taken by His Excellency, and the Chief of Policy and Plan will work to ensure that whatever support that His Excellency is bringing on board, the Army Headquarters will provide the enablers to ensure that they work optimally. Overall, we believe that Taraba can be a springboard to facilitate peace and security in the entire northeast of Nigeria. And so, in closing, I want to pledge the readiness, the willingness, and the availability of the Nigerian Army to work in concert with His Excellency Dr. Agbu Kefas, the Executive Governor of Taraba State, and the good people of Taraba State, to further entrench peace and stability in Taraba State, and from there move to other parts of the Northeast region. Thank you very much, Excellency. Thank you.